So, it has been a while since I've done one of these, hasn't it? I feel like it's best to follow up my Lost Media video that was created in October 2023 with a found version, where I take a look at 3 found media that was once lost. So, let's begin. Earthbound Beginnings is the official English title given to the 1989 Famicom title Mother, created by Shigesato Itoi and produced and published by Nintendo. The game underwent heavy localization in 1990 and was slated for commercial release the following year, but was abruptly cancelled due to its commercial impracticality. The complete English ROM was eventually discovered in 1998 and circulated online for nearly 20 years before eventually seeing an official international release on the Wii U Virtual Console in 2015. On July 27, 1989, the Japanese video game company Nintendo released an RPG titled Mother for the Famicom. The game became a large hit due to the combination of Toei's own fame and the game's unconventional aesthetic elements. The game featured a modern setting instead of a medieval or futuristic one, and features areas seamlessly put together in full rather than utilizing a traditional overworld. The game's popularity in Japan spawned 2 more sequels on the Super Famicom and Game Boy Advance. However, in 1991, the project was abandoned after being declared commercially non-viable by Nintendo of America. Due to the game's size and scope, the physical cartridge would require an unusually high amount of onboard memory and a safe battery, which in combination with the planned inclusion of a strategy guide would have made the game abnormally expensive. By the time the project was cancelled, the localization work was completely finished and would have been ready for release that year, even featuring some publicity in gaming magazines such as Nintendo Power. On January 15, 1998, a man named Greg published a sale offer on the forum site rec.games.video.classic, offering a prototype cartridge of the English translation. The cartridge was purchased by classic game collector Kenny Brooks, who then sold it to Steve Demeter, leader of the fans translation group Demi-Force, for $400. Despite its cancellation, the localization project was not in vain. According to Sandhop, the project motivated Nintendo of Japan to design games with an international audience in mind, to minimize localization efforts in the future. Nintendo would even go out of their way to sometimes pre-localize a game after its Japanese release before sending it to the international divisions.
So that's a few anime lost media covered. Hopefully they get found completely, but I doubt some will, considering that some companies are preventing that from happening.
A little update on my previous Lost Media video. The full series of Hazedon has officially been found. All 26 episodes were found on a private anime tracker and were uploaded on the 30th of January. Hazedon is a comedy/adventure anime series initially broadcasted from October 5th, 1972 to March 29th, 1973 on Fuji Television. The series is about a young goby fish named Hazedon, whose mother, before her passing, imparts that he must become the strongest fish in Japan. Heeding her advice, he embarks on a training journey. However, along the way, he meets Chiron, a mermaid, and Poyon, a pufferfish. Each episode takes a semi-episodic structure, with recurring antagonists as well as many incidental characters. The final episode sees the payoff to many of the series' ongoing plot lines while ending on a cliffhanger. The series had a total of 26 episodes. Each episode had a runtime of around 30 minutes, with each episode, except for the 26th episode, broken into 2 11-minute episodes. Now, this is a song everyone was excited for when it was found. On December 22nd, 2018, a user named Gabor72 posted a song on What Is That Song, asking people if they could name the song. 5 years later, on December 9th, 2023, a subreddit for the song called r/Now I Know It's Just a Game was made to track down the song and an artist's identity. On May 6, 2024, Gabor had unfortunately passed away. On May 12th, 2024, a Reddit user in contact with Gabor's daughter claimed that Gabor didn't own any vinyls and that the snippet might have instead come from an Italian radio station between 1985 and 1996. Per the words of his daughter, Gabor was an avid fan of Italian music. For years, the only snippet from the song known is from Gabor72's upload. Some people said that it was a song titled Just a Game by the very obscure band Millennia from Norway. The user who claims to own a band CD has since been contacted, as well as the Discogs owners and the supposed members of Millennia. The subreddit's moderators have since obligated the subreddit's users not to contact anyone involved. On the very next day, it was confirmed by members of Millennia themselves that the song was not made by them. On June 30th, 2024, the full song was found by Reddit user Soda Pop Yarn, who got in contact with Gabor's daughter, who has a copy of the song. It was then uploaded to YouTube a day later on July 1st, 2024. In addition, the artist of the song was eventually identified to the band Change to Win on the same day via a confirmation from one of the band's members, Christopher Christopher Batchmeyer. A tape containing the masters of the song is in Batchmeyer's possession and has since then been digitized and uploaded to streaming platforms. Well, that's it for this part of my Lost Media series. I might do more in the future, but we will wait and see if that's true or not. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next segment.